My name is Eric Bitler. I'm the Director of Operations here at FunSpot Atlanta, and this is ArieForce One. The showpiece, obviously, is what we're looking at here. This is our lift hill. Our lift hill is 154 feet high. You're gonna reach a max speed of 64 miles per hour, and you're gonna travel the entire length. You're gonna go all the way down there. You're gonna do a barrel roll over the arcade building, come back, and you're gonna do all that in 100 seconds. As you can see, they've completed the lift hill. We do have a little bit left to accomplish here. So you're gonna see some guys out here up on top of the tower. They're also continuing up here heading into the Raven Truss dive, but we're also starting to transition behind the arcade and doing some work down there because obviously we're getting ready to gear up for summer, and we're trying to do a lot behind the building during the summer so it doesn't affect the operation too much. It's definitely a lot of a simpler, cleaner look, which we love, and the big thing for us was always going to be the color scheme. We really love the idea of going with the red, white, and blue. It matches what we do here at FunSpot, but also it's very eye-popping. So when you're coming down southbound, the first thing you're going to see is this coaster. When you're coming up and you're going northbound, the first thing you're going to see is this coaster. Visually, the color scheme is very striking. This road next to us is Highway 85. It's really one of the main roads that'll take you to Atlanta and also take you straight south through downtown Fayetteville. We're right next to it, which causes obviously some passerbys to slow down and turn their head, which is great. That's what we're looking for. But this ride is at 154 feet. Our Ferris wheel is just around 60 feet to put it in perspective. So when you're coming southbound, you really see the craziness of this ride. It didn't get real for us until they started bringing the rail in. Once we started to see the red and the blue, it really started to get real for us, because otherwise you're just looking at a bunch of white structure. But once this started to go up, we got really excited. And as excited as we are, they're also excited. You know, Rocky Mountain has said they're excited to get this thing done and ride it. So you know, if Rocky Mountain, one of the best coaster companies in the world right now, if they're excited about something, we should be excited too. So the RMC guys, every day they're here 6 days a week. They do need time to rest, obviously, but they're the first ones here, and then they're last ones to leave on property. On average, they were putting a couple pieces up a day, which was great. With the lift hill, obviously the lift hill takes a little bit of time because they do have to go vertical. From what I understand now, with the lower pieces, it's gonna start to happen a lot quicker. But the foundational stuff is usually what takes the most time, because you gotta get it set, you gotta get inspections, all that kind of boring stuff has to be done first. But now that a lot of this foundational stuff is getting completed, it should start to happen a lot quicker. We actually staged a lot of this down in our main parking lot down there, but they've been bringing it up here because they're really starting to move, which is great. This is the track that's gonna go into the Raven Truss dive. And then, like I said, they're gonna come back this way, and you can see right overhead here is gonna be the 0G stall. But this is your farthest point back here. This is our last pad. So this will be exactly where it ends. And then still, to put in perspective just from a larger point of view, is we still own more land that way. So this won't be the last thing we do on property this way. We own everything that way as well. But this is gonna be where the coaster ends and then shoots back that way. I can tell you, from our perspective, we've been here since 2017. If you told us back then that we'd be having this kind of investment with Rocky Mountain Coasters building what's going to be one of the top coasters in the world, we'd never believe it. Obviously, we skipped a few steps by jumping straight into a building, a world-class roller coaster up here, but I think what this does is it raises the bar for us. It forces us to have to grow as well. So we have the gift of size up here in Atlanta. We do have 100 unused acres at our disposal, so now it really kind of forces us to push ourselves to create and innovate and see what we can do next. And definitely everyone around town is talking about it. They now know what we're up to. They used to think that when it was just structure, we were building a skyscraper out here, so now they're kind of putting together, we're doing a roller coaster out here, but the response has been awesome, and we're definitely excited to unleash this thing on Fayetteville and the rest of the world.